Hobby Russ starts to romanticize about Tamarack after rescuing her from her boat, adrift without power and headed for a waterfall. All havoc then ensues when her two domineering sisters arrive, Shirlene and Medica. RB's two companions, talking Morlos, valiantly serve as his crew. The main source of entertainment for the residents of this quiet world, Aqua Cavernis, is a weekly boat race on the Cauldron River, a river that is one of a multitude of connected rivers on this planet that lacks large oceans. RB is cast over the falls and left for dead. He drifts downstream where he is rescued by a diminutive and loving race of beings called warblers. They nurture RB back to health and help repair his boat. Along the way back, he meets a wizened man named Sawmill Man, who operates a sawmill on the river. RB explores a lost city and is attacked by a demon. RB's voyage home is filled with adventure and humor in this world of backwards, forwards technology. Hardened, the structure or dome created was thick and yet rock solid. After a few days of marveling at it, Cyrus grabbed a pole, pried the dome-shaped form out of its basin, and dragged it to the water. He nudged it in the water, and it floated. Fearful that it might partially or fully dissolve, he sat on the shore and held it with his pole to keep it near. After a little while, he tried to push it down into the water with the side of his pole. Because of the way it wobbled back from the push, he knew it had some stability. He sat on shore with it floating next to him in the water. In very little time he became bored of holding it with the pole. He did not feel like dragging it out of the water. Out of curiosity, he wanted to know if it would hold him or not, or sink. As he tried carefully to get in the saucer, he slipped. He let go of his pole as he then landed awkwardly and fell on his bottom in the saucer. The saucer rocked back and forth. He grabbed his pole before it could float away as the saucer stabilized. Cyrus looked and saw that he was not sinking. He started to float about in the saucer. Pushing with his pole, the boat moved faster and responded quicker than any other he had been in. As he sat in it, he noted the process by which it was created. Over time, the formula became more refined and thereby better, and the resulting hull formed sleeker, stronger, and faster. The composite material became the basis for much of their structural technology. Indeed, say to her. She ignored him, and he thought, she must have seen me coming by. Did she intentionally try to poke me? As she was spewing vetted words to Shirlene, the vetching words he heard her say to Shirlene reverted back to him. The discourse of them made him a little uncomfortable and uneasy. He felt compelled to remember them in order to know what the meaning was that he was supposed to know and couldn't figure out. Tamarack had said this, I'm not going to put up with his coming ashores. Then Shirlene said this, ashores it is, and ashores it will be. Spoiled milk's worth is. Tamarack, need a day's worth Googling? Who needs a day's worth Googling milkings? Charlene, milk of sale means empties pail, so go churn, wheat, tea, and hail. Tamarack further flushed. Fillingsworth for Mr. Millingsworth is why I pedal. Oh, little boat upon the sea, won't you please get home safely? Oh, sailors in times of great misery, we stand proudly for thee. Oh, winds of now great decree, won't you calm for we? Oh, waves of great degree, please settle down quickly. Please settle down quickly. Oh, shipmen flown into the sea, please find dry land readily. Oh, oil barren of flow and sea, how we love to be with ye. Matter not our frightful presence, consider it an offhand blessings. Take good heart in what you eat, cooking for you is a pleasure feat. It is time for you to see our settled villas, you greedy eater of manchillas.